of York, the eyes of experience.
Well, for the last several years, I've really struggled because I was losing my distance vision. I had trouble seeing close up, but I do a lot of computer work, and that was a real problem for me. So really, basically, even though I had was doing monovision with my contacts, I wasn't seeing anything totally clear. I've known Dr. Visco for about 25 years. Since she was a resident and coming out of the residency program, I was introduced to her through my husband, who's the executive director of the American College of Eye Surgeons. And I've had a lot of experience with her through the years. I've watched her lectures. I've seen a lot of the cases that she's performed. And frankly, when we decided that I was going to have the surgery, for me, there was no other choice. I didn't care if I had to travel 2,000 miles or 200 miles. I was going to come to Dr. Visco, and it was definitely the right decision because not only am I personally fond of her, but watching her work as a professional has been just an eye-opening experience for me. Going to conferences with her, I admired her greatly, but actually watching her in action and seeing how she treated her patients and me, there was no other choice for me. I have to admit, I was kind of nervous about it, and I was so pleasantly surprised, especially coming into the practice as a patient. And the greeting that I got at the front desk, because my belief is that you are known by the people at your front desk and you'll have a great crew, because they made me feel so welcome and at ease. And actually everybody that I dealt with was so kind and compassionate, patient, because when you have the refraction, it's always difficult when they say, is this slide or this slide, which one's better? And they were just great. Everybody I worked with was great. And when we went back to the surgery center, I was very impressed because to me, it's not like you walked in an independent practice. It was like you walked into a hospital setting. And everybody there was extremely professional, taking care. I bet I had at least 5 people check my wristband, what is your name, your birth date, what are we going to be doing for you today. I felt like everyone was very on board and very focused about me as the patient. It wasn't like I was a number. It was very personal. I was very surprised at the recovery because going through the procedure itself was actually a different experience than I'd ever thought I would go through. I was kind of nervous about would I see the machine or would I see them coming at my eye, and I think that's kind of a worry that everyone has. And I didn't experience any of that. It all went very quickly. I couldn't really say that I felt anything, certainly didn't feel anything during the procedure or see anything. Afterwards, as my vision started to return, a little bit of scratchiness, just sort of like you had a little grain of salt or sand in your eye. That afternoon I rested a little bit, and of course you have to do the drops in your eyes, and that makes everything feel better. But it was so minor. It was so minor, especially in comparison to wearing contacts for 20 years. And you get something in your eye with a contact, you feel like, if I don't get that out of my eye real soon, I'm going to die. But it wasn't like that at all. I mean, it was just, like I say, a little irritation. When I woke up the next morning, I didn't feel anything. It was totally like I'd never had anything done. But I could see. And even though my eye was still dilated, I was seeing, and as I found out later, I was seeing excellent, even within 24 hours. But suddenly I could pick up my telephone and I could actually read the date and the time and how much power I had left and who had called me. And it was so exciting. I was I hadn't seen that well in 30 years. I think that the way I feel today is so grateful. I'm so grateful to Dr. Visco. professionally and personally, because the whole crew here has made me feel that I am very important to them. My vision is very important to them. Like I say, I haven't seen like this in 30 years, and I have to kind of calm myself down because I'm so excited to be able to feel like I'm independent from my glasses, from my contacts, from my grandchildren having to tell me what the sign says. I can go shopping without worrying, how much is that, and where are my glasses so I can see how much that garment costs. It's just a passion that I feel because I've seen other people go through it and be excited, and part of me wanted to do it but was a little bit nervous about it. And now that I made the decision to actually do it myself, I'm thinking, why did I wait so long? Because this is fantastic. I'm going to recommend this to everybody, all my friends. Don't wait, don't be scared. It's great, and I really appreciate the practice here and Dr. Visco.
The eyes of experience.